The battle over who the Trump administration can deport and who it can't, and what role the federal courts play in that process, it is really heating up this morning.
This as a federal judge set new orders and a new deadline for the Trump administration to explain what it's doing to bring a mistakenly deported Maryland man back to the U.S.
NBC's Alice Barr has the latest on that from D.C.
This morning, an escalating legal test as a federal judge issued new orders for the Trump administration to turn over evidence of what it's done to abide by her ruling to bring Kilmar Abrego Garcia back to the U.S., signaling that without action so far, she's considering contempt proceedings against the administration. The father of three was deported to a notorious prison in El Salvador through what Justice Department officials initially called an administrative error.
Enough is enough. My family can't be robbed from another day without seeing Kilmar.
The Supreme Court has ruled the administration must facilitate Abrego Garcia's return to the U.S., but the White House argues El Salvador would have to first initiate his release.
He's from El Salvador, so that's a decision up to El Salvador.
Now arguing he was not mistakenly deported, pointing to a previous judge's ruling that Abrego Garcia was part of the MS-13 gang, though his attorneys dispute that, citing questionable testimony from a confidential informant. Abrego Garcia has never been criminally convicted in the U.S. or El Salvador. He entered the U.S. illegally in 2011 and was granted protected status in 2019 to prevent being deported to El Salvador because of potential dangers. He's been living in Maryland, and a Democratic senator from the state told a town hall he's headed to El Salvador today.
To work to bring him home.
Democrats pressing the issue as legal experts argue the case raises questions about due process for anyone in the U.S. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And the federal judge in this case gave government lawyers 2 weeks to provide information about what's being done to return Abrego Garcia.
Clearly frustrated by a lack of answers so far, she told them to cancel vacations and other appointments if needed to meet that new